Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe Mod 2.2 and the 11 mod. And today we have a battle that is slightly different than our recent battles. Mostly we've tended to use Federation starships. This time we're also using a Federation starship, but not any Federation you would know, because this is from the Mirror Universe, where we are using a Terran Empire starship. But it's just a copy of the Sovereign, pretty much. In this case, it is the Dictator class battleship worth 29,000 command points, which is actually not really relevant information in a custom battle like this. I have, however, fully refitted. If we go to refit fleet, you can see I have hull upgrades, couldn't get any shields. I have whatever this is, I think this is sensors, weapons, and the warp core as well. No torpedo upgrades. This is the ISS Sovereign, which is interesting since you'd think it would be the ISS Dictator, since that's the name of the class. Anyway, we are fighting a group of Klingons because one of you mentioned you wanted to see the Terran Empire Sovereign class go up against a fleet of 10 Klingon D7 battlecruisers, I believe. Supposedly a follow-up to the Vorcha versus Terran Empire. In this case, we have, well, Terran Empire Sovereign against D7s. So really, it's basically a Federation versus Klingon battle. So I will hit engage. Like I said before, there are 10 of them, so this will be challenging but not impossible. We are at the Kronos map, which has that lovely blue nebula you're just seeing the edge of off to our upper right corner. If you look in the center, you can actually see the corner of the map. We're in a giant cube, kind of down there, just behind the left nacelle. You can see there's a corner down there. You can see the edge as well. Okay. So ahead of us are the D7s. We have a fleet of 8, and then the fleet of 2 are further back. So I think what I will do is I will warp behind the 8. Let's put full power to shields temporarily. And we're going to take out that straggler who went off in the wrong direction. The IKS Klingon name. Okay, for some reason we have a weapon sound stuck on. I'm not too sure why. I don't appreciate that. There we go. One hit. Shields are down. Let's give him a few more hits before we release the quantum torpedoes. Excellent, excellent. Devastated him. Full power to shields. And that weapon sound has finally gone away, which is good. Next, we have all 9 other D7s chasing us. We don't have a cloaking device, so I can't really hide. I just have to wait until I have them in the right position. Alright, our shields are back up. Let's go explore that nebula while we're in the map. We're not on this map. Well, actually, we're in this map more often than a lot of the other ones. But not as often as, like, the Alpha Fleet map. So, let's take a look. So, if you recall, the Excelsior at one time encountered a Klingon Katinga. There's Kang's battlecruiser, and there is the Excelsior, sitting in their standoff. Now, you can't actually interact with them, I don't think. If I try to hail them, nothing, hail, there it is, will happen. Or maybe something will, I'm not sure. Yeah, no response. If I hail the... Come on. The Klingons. Okay. The Empire demands your blood. Yeah, you really want to say that to a Sovereign class starship? Fine, you do that. Now, the Klingons are... Okay, they're still bunched together. I don't think they're going to separate. I'm going to put power to the shields and weapon systems. Come on, somewhere right in the middle. Also, the reason why I spin my camera around when I do the power redistribution is because if I just keep it static and hold E for power... Right now, I'm trying to put it into engines. I can't move the cursor over, but if I move the camera, all of a sudden, it frees up. So, I'm not sure why it does that. It's some kind of glitch. It confused the heck out of me until I finally figured it out. but it is a hassle, so I apologize if you're getting nauseous by me spinning around all the time. I'm not doing that to irritate you, I'm doing that because it is necessary. Okay, let's warp just a teeny bit. Okay, we should be within range very shortly. We're in torpedo range. Let's see if I can get in phaser range. Oh no, I may have missed the phaser range shots. There we go. Alright, their shields are down. Full power to ours. Our shields now have full power channeled to them. Torpedoes are away. Good hits. Next target. Let's give them something to think about. If I could take out another one, that would be awesome. I think I still have all my photons. Ooh, and a quantum. Come on. There we go. Nice hits there with torpedoes. There we go. That one's right on my 6. Let's warp away and repair a little bit. Did take a little bit of damage there to our systems. The system should repair nicely. The hull might take, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or so, maybe a little bit longer. We destroyed what? 3 Klingon vessels there? 2 or 3, I wasn't really counting. Either way, there are less there now than there were before. Okay, also, one of you in the comments actually asked me a little while ago if I do my narrations while I'm playing the game, and the answer is yes. Nothing I say is scripted, I make it all up on the fly. Fortunately, through the power and magic of editing, if I end up saying something that isn't English, I can edit it out. Or I just spew gibberish sometimes. Ooh, okay, this is the remains of Praxis, the moon Praxis, which had the explosion, although I think there was a little bit more to it post-explosion than they're letting on here. If I recall, it looked like the one side was blown out, but it was still, there was still a good chunk of the moon still in existence, although maybe it broke up and turned into an asteroid ring, I'm not too sure. Okay. There's Kronos, also pronounced Kronos. No one's really sure. Okay, how are those D7s? I think the goal in the comment for this battle was to last 5 minutes, but really my goal is just to destroy everything. I think I can do it. I think I'll be successful. The Sovereign class is really the pinnacle of 24th century starship engineering, and I'm assuming the same goes for the Terran Empire version as well. Oh. Okay, my torpedo had the, like the Klingon torpedo launching sound. That was interesting. Maybe one of the D7s launched a torpedo at the same time I did. Either way, we're about to take out this D7. Just one more phaser hit. There it is. No real trouble here. Yeah, we are burning through their shields. Quantum torpedoes are out. They do a lot of damage, too. I'll be hanging in the fight longer than I thought I would against 10 cruisers. Come on. Thank you. Had issues maintaining that lock. Good to see if I can actually just slug it out with them for the rest of the time. Maybe I don't have to run into repair. Let's stay at half speed. Good hits there. Let's put power to weapons and shields a little bit. If I can destroy them more quickly, there'll be less of them to shoot at me. So, that's positive. Torpedo is away, and quantum torpedo is away. Ooh, I think they took a hit there from that exploding D7. Let's quickly just jump a little bit further out. Get away from those explosions. They have, I believe, 3 cruisers remaining. Oh, one was up top. Okay. Oh, one more hit should take him out. Incoming torpedoes. Actually, just one torpedo. Oh, we have one right below us, actually. Let's not squander this opportunity to take out the D7 right next to me. The closer you are, the more damage energy weapons will do. So, close-range phaser attacks are really nice. Alright, that one is destroyed. Let's move away from the explosion. Full impulse. I think it's just the one cruiser remaining. Come on. There we go, we have prevailed. Okay, one dictator class, or Terran Sovereign, if you will, against 10 Klingon D7s. The Sovereign was victorious, and for once, I think I am agreeing with the fact that in Star Trek Legacy, the custom battles, the AI for any enemy-controlled ships, or even allied ships, tends to be very easy to defeat. And in this case, I think I agree with that, because if D7s came into battle against Sovereign class, I mean, this was late 24th century warship, pretty much, against a mid-23rd century one, I don't think they would stand much of a chance either. So I think in this case, it was fairly realistic. I mean, the Sovereign class could go toe-to-toe with the Borg, so a few original series era D7s wouldn't even have to really blink when fighting them. And it didn't there. Really, I just made a few hit-and-run attacks, and the rest of the time I was able to hang in the fight with no appreciable damage. So that battle took almost 10 minutes, 9.5 minutes. We destroyed all 10 cruisers and lost, well, nothing, obviously. So if you guys enjoyed this battle between the Terran Empire Dictator class and the Klingon D7 cruisers from the original series, then please be sure to leave this video a like, and if you are not subscribed and you want to see more, well then please subscribe, because there's always more Star Trek Legacy on this channel. Although actually just the other day, the computer that I play Star Trek Legacy on gave up the ghost temporarily, so that was interesting. I was able to resurrect it from the dead though, and now it's working fine, so hopefully it stays fine. Anyway, if for whatever reason you guys did not enjoy this video, I do apologize for that, and I ask that you leave a comment in the comments section and let me know what it is that I can do to improve the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will find some entertainment when you watch them. And if you want to see any more specific types of ships or battle scenarios like this one, well then feel free to leave a comment in the comments section with regards to that, and I will do my best to use your ideas and recommendations in my future videos. So as always, I am Foxtrot Delta. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.